Failure hurts. Let's not sugarcoat it. It knocks the wind out of you. It makes you question everything. Your choices, your worth, your future. And the worst part, it whispers a dangerous lie. You're not enough. But here's the truth. Failure is not the end of your story. It's just a brutal, necessary chapter. The people who rise after falling, they're not superhuman. They've just learned how to lose without losing themselves. And today, so will you. Let's get this straight. You are not your failure. You are not the job you lost, the business that collapsed, the relationship that broke apart, the dream that didn't work out. Yet, failure is what happened. But most people confuse the two. They fall, and they stay down. Not because they're weak, but because they believe the fall defines them. It doesn't, and it never will, unless you let it. You can't heal from what you refuse to face. So if you failed, don't pretend it didn't matter. Feel the sting. Let it hurt, but don't let it harden you. Failure is feedback, and buried inside that pain is a message, a lesson, a redirection that can lead you somewhere greater if you're willing to listen. So don't numb it, transform it. Here's where most people go wrong. They fail once and start telling themselves a story. I'm a loser. I always mess things up. I guess I'm not cut out for this. But that's not truth. That's a script written by fear, shame, and insecurity. Want to rise? You have to change the story. From I failed to I'm learning. From this is over to this is how it starts again. The most powerful words you will ever hear are the ones you say to yourself. So make them strong. Make them honest. Make them rise above the failure. You know what's behind every victory. Wounds, losses, setbacks. You think that entrepreneur you admire didn't face bankruptcy. You think that artist wasn't rejected 100 times. You think that athlete didn't break down behind closed doors. Every champion has scars, but they wear them like armor, not shame. You don't rise in spite of your failure. You rise because of it. Because it forged you. Because it exposed what needed to change. Because it made you stronger than comfort ever could. Here's the fastest way to rebuild confidence after failure. Take action, not giant leaps, not overnight miracles. Just one small, clear, deliberate step. Then another, and another. You don't need to believe in yourself right now. You just need to move. Because confidence doesn't come before action. It comes from it. Each small win is a brick. Stack them. Build the foundation again. Stronger this time. Sometimes the heaviest part of failure isn't the event. It's the opinions. The toxic people who love to remind you that you fell. Let them go. Let go of people who cheer for your success, but disappear when you're struggling. Let go of voices that drown out your own. Let go of the idea that you owe anyone an explanation for rebuilding your life. This is your path, your recovery, your redemption arc, and no one gets to write it but you. Some days, you won't feel strong. You won't feel brave. You won't feel ready. That's okay. Faith isn't about feelings. It's about choosing to believe, even when the evidence isn't there yet. Choosing to get up, even if you're still sore from the last fall. Choosing to try again, even when doubt is screaming in your ear. Choosing to see light, even while you're still in the dark. That's real faith, and that's how people rise. So here you are. Maybe you're still hurting. Maybe the failure still echoes in your mind. But listen to me closely. You are not broken. You are not finished. And you are not alone. This is not the end. This is the beginning of your comeback. And you don't need anyone's permission to rise. You don't need to be perfect to start again. You just need one thing: the decision to believe that your story isn't over. Not now, not here, Not ever.